Anglophone? As above, so below.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm Alexandra Zefkelis. I play the accordion in Witch Bottle.
I am Bree Sadira Rose. I play the musical saw.
I'm Daniel Byrne. I play the guitar and the bass guitar.
I'm Jesse Stout, and I play the drums.
I've been playing music and singing for my whole life. I took piano lessons as a kid and grew up in a Greek community, and that's where I found the accordion.
I have been singing most of my life, mostly as a child. I've just recently revisited that with the band. Dabbled here and there in instruments, but really found my calling with the musical saw. It's an instrument that I really resonated with.
I've just always played lots and lots and lots of guitar. It keeps me from chain smoking cigarettes and pacing around all the time.
I've played music my whole life, I think. I grew up learning how to play the Zimbabwean marimba and learning a lot of musical communication skills through that.
I knew Alexandra because she used to babysit my daughter, and she was friends of friends, and I knew she played the accordion, and so I coerced her to join me for a little jam session. We had a great time, and then we decided to play out on the street during Georgetown Art Walk. Had a great time there. Daniel joined in with his mandolin, and friends started asking us to play at various house gatherings and such, and so we decided we actually should become a band, since that's what people essentially wanted us to do.
We started feeling really awkward playing only covers all the time, and we wanted to have our own original music. Bree is an extremely talented lyricist, so she wrote a song, and Daniel and I put some music to it, and it started off that way, and we played that way, the three of us, for a long time, and we just felt like we weren't totally complete, and Jesse and I have been friends for many years, and we really have loved playing music together for a really long time, and Jesse was the first person that I thought of when I thought of another addition for our band, and Jesse came to, I think, one practice, and we tried it out, and then we decided that we just had to keep you. Yeah, it was perfect. We were like, that's what we were missing. We were missing this beautiful creature, and so yeah, it flowed so naturally, and we all get along so well, and so that's how we became the full piece that you see now. passion for the magic that exists in the world that surrounds us, and that is a huge driving force behind the themes of our music, which is magical places, magical creatures, the people in our lives that are extremely talented and
Lots
artistic
of folklore.
and crazy. Yeah, so
there's so much beauty that has been written throughout hundreds and hundreds of years. Why not tap into that and create new music from it?
I would also add that we get tapped a lot to perform at people's various rituals. It's kind of a thing that gets offered to us a lot.
I will become inspired, I'll write lyrics, I will present the lyrics to the rest of the band, and initially it started out with these guys coming up with the bones of it and the feel of the music, and we would add in melody from there. And since Jesse's come on board, they've added a tremendous amount of creative energy and spirit and beauty to all of it. So we work together very organically as far as putting together songs go. You guys want to add?
yeah. Sometimes it takes
Process.
forever, sometimes it's really quick.
Yeah.
Sometimes the best things happen on accident.
Exactly, yeah. Sometimes the best things happen on accident, right? Like,
Sometimes the songs still evolve after like a year, like, oh, let's change this just a little bit. Do this part a cappella because it sounds cool.
yeah, totally. We're all teaching each other and all learning from each other always, especially with our process of writing music.
Wolf Bones was written inspired by a story. It's an old folk tale that I read in the book Women Who Run with the Wolves. And it's about an old woman who lives in the wastelands, and she wanders and gathers bones to bring back to her cottage or cave. And she specifically seeks out wolf bones. Once she has gathered enough wolf bones to articulate a full skeleton, she puts it all together and she begins to sing to the bones and cast a spell, and the bones become enfleshed and they grow fur, and the wolf begins to breathe and come to life and runs out the door, and the moonlight strikes it and becomes a beautiful woman. And so I thought that was absolutely fascinating, and I was instantly inspired to write lyrics for that. And
In our songwriting process, sometimes it's pretty grueling. Like, we want it to have a really specific feel, and it's hard to capture that sometimes when it's just in your brain, you're trying to get it out, and Wolf Bones was not like that. That was
No.
one that we just kind
that
of
was like one day.
threw together, and it's also one of our favorite songs now.
Yeah. so many shows by local bands with the variety of genres that, since we have such a unique sound, we can kind of fit in these strange ways, and so the music scene has been very good to us.
Yeah, our community is kind of a melting pot of so many different styles of music and art, so that's been such a great way for us to expand our
Tendrils.
We'll play anywhere too. Like we'll play in the theater, we'll play in the basement of a punk house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. We just love playing music together, so when we're invited, we're so happy to be there.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of light being shined on a lot of ugliness right now in the world, especially in this country with the elections that are happening, and a lot of people are focusing on that, and none of that creeps its way into our music. Like, our community and our music and our art is such a safe space for us to be our creative selves, to be our creature selves, our queer selves, our whatever selves.
The content of our music is so timeless.
Yeah, like we're not, if anything, we're just trying to create more love in the air for people to pick up on, instead of,
Yeah, songs that make you smile.
yeah, you know, we'll create a portal or something that like we can bring our friends into, not even necessarily to escape, but like to remind each other that, yeah,
In our bubble, things are okay. At the moment.
yeah, or you know that like our magic and our community and our love and our support of each other can overcome any sort of weird oppression from the outside of ugliness, I suppose.
Yeah.